am I focused? Spraying it for the first time and I wanted to throw up. Stiff? Hey everybody, it's Jasmine and I am finally back with another ShopMissA Roundup review. I'm really excited for this one in particular because not only do we have makeup to review, but we have things for hygiene as well as some COVID prevention items, which I'm really excited about. So before I get started in this video, I wanted to have this time to give you guys a huge announcement. I am now a ShopMissA ambassador. As you guys know, I do work with ShopMissA as an affiliate. So what that means is that whenever you guys shop via my affiliate link, I do get a very, very small commission with that link whenever you guys do make a purchase. Now, with me being an ambassador, it just means that you guys are gonna see me on the ShopMissA website more, and you guys are gonna see me do some modeling, you guys are gonna see me do some product shots, and it's really exciting. And I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who has used my link and who has supported my videos and has been leaving me such amazing feedback and content ideas. I just wouldn't have gotten to this place without your support. So I wanted to give you guys the biggest thank you ever. So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and do my little roundup review. To get started, I wanted to talk a lot about their Wisp mascaras. Now with these mascaras, I wanted to show you guys the application side by side, as well as showing you guys the wear test from day to night. So I am going to start off with the black and brown mascaras. Now these ones were both my favorite and not favorite. I thought I would really like the black mascara and I thought that it would completely beat out the fat lash, but in fact I felt like my curls did not last. But on the other hand, I felt like with the brown mascara, I felt as if it made my lashes perk up, stay up all day, and it had minimal smudging, while the black side had a little bit of smudging. So I think overall, my favorite Wisp mascara out of the entire collection, I am going to spoil it, is going to be the dark brown, simply because it looks dark enough to be black and it stays up really well throughout the day, and it lasts a lot better than a lot of other high-end mascaras and drugstore mascaras. I think with the Wisp collection, you are not getting a whole bunch of length and volume. I think overall, it's just meant to give pigment to the lashes, but I felt that this one in particular, dark brown, gave me the length and held my curl the best. The next two that I tried out were the dark green as well as dark blue. Dark blue was okay for me. I felt like it was a standard blue mascara. I am never completely wowed by them. I feel like with this one in particular, my lashes did fall a little bit, and at the end of the day, I felt like it kind of looked the same. Whenever I'm going for a pop of color, I tend to go for dark green because I feel like dark green and my brown eyes kind of looks like a tree, and I like that effect. I like that look. So I think with this one, I liked it a little bit better as far as color is concerned, but it lasted the same and it looked the same just like the blue one. So it kind of just depends on your taste, your preference, which one you prefer. I just honestly would go more towards the green side. In my personal opinion, I think that colored mascaras are very tricky. I think that the only brand who has ever really done colored mascaras right is Shiseido, but their mascara is definitely over $20, and you know, you kind of are in a pickle. I feel like a lot of brands don't really have colored mascaras, and there was a phase in time back in the day where colored mascaras were everywhere. Everyone had one, and now you really don't see them. So I feel like this is great, especially when you want to color some fake eyelashes. Maybe you are doing an avant-garde look and you just need something real quick to just brush on. This is great, but I think that for the most part, you have to have beautiful lashes to begin with. Although I say my lashes are a lot longer and a lot thicker because I am using castor oil, it's not to the point where I can just apply mascara and leave the house. I'm the type of person who has to wear false lashes in order to feel complete. The next thing that I want to talk about is the Glow Baby. Now, the old packaging was honestly not my favorite, and it was actually the one thing that actually held me off from really reviewing it and really giving it a high rating. Now, with the new Glow Babies, it comes in the squeeze bottle and it comes with more product. So it's amazing. It's more travel friendly, and I feel like for me, I like it 100 times better. Now this, my dear friends, is so comparable to the Becca Shimmery Skin Perfector. I actually have it on my skin. I am not wearing foundation today. I am not. Look at how beautiful my skin is with just this and a little bit of blush. That's all that I got. And it makes the skin just look so bright, youthful, glowy, and it honestly just gives you like a my skin but better look without looking glittery or looking way too sparkly. So this stuff is amazing, especially if you want something to just slap on and go, or even use it underneath foundation. That method is the method that I use the most when I am using Glow Baby. This one in particular is Golden Rose, and I feel like it just matches my skin. It's not too dark, it's not too light, and that's the reason why it looks very natural on me. It just reflects enough, which is great. So highly recommend this new packaging. You do get more, and it still donates to charity. This is part of their Paw Paw charity line. You guys know me, I am just so crusty, and you guys see that with my empties. I actually use up lip balm. Like, it's not just something that I just toss in my bag and go. No, it's a necessity that I have to have every single day at all times. So I was really excited to hear that ShopMissA has a balm skin rescue. Now, this is not exclusive to the lips. This is for any part of the body that really just needs moisture. And I think you can compare this to almost maybe the Glossier balm.com. The packaging is very reminiscent of that, but I feel like this is very thick. Now, there are 4 flavors total, but when I first used this, I noticed that there is, you know, just like the curved tip, but for some weird reason, like, it just is so stiff. You know what I mean? Like, it's not quite smooth, and I feel like when you are applying it maybe to your hands, if they are dry, it's a great time. But I think for the lips, it's really hard to just apply it with that tip because of its thickness. Now, you do get a lot of moisture, but I think the trouble that I have with this, and the reason why I'm not using it a whole bunch, is because of that artificial watermelon scent. I am not the type of person to really love watermelon, but given the fact that I love the Fruity Pop watermelon gloss scent, I thought that I was really going to love this one, but it just smells too much like artificial watermelon candy, which I'm not a huge fan of. But if you are, you know, Sour Patch watermelons, this is exactly that scent. It's not like plasticky at all. It's just not my thing. But I do feel like the moisture is there when applied on the body. Now, I'm very particular with the moisture on my lips. I feel like with this balm, it's too slippery once you finally work it in, so it doesn't last, which, I mean, it's fine because I'm gonna use this for like my hands or something, but for the lips, like how I would like it to be used for, it's just not really it for me. And I feel like, honestly, this is a 6 out of 10 because I could use it for other things, but I would rather have this for my lips, and it's just not going to work out that way because of just how my lips are. They're just so crusty that I just need more. I've gotten so many DMs recently to review the brand new sponge from the MissA website, which is the Sili Dip Blender. This is part of their A+ collection, so 88 cents of the proceeds do get donated to help children with education, and I love that so much. Now, a little bit about this sponge, if I have this focus here. This top half is just a tad bit darker than this bottom half. This top half here is silicone, and the bottom half here is supposed to be very reminiscent of the Paw Paw sponge. However, I genuinely feel like when you submerge this into water, am I focused? When you submerge this into water, it does expand quite a bit, which is very surprising to me. But I feel like this sponge here is very reminiscent of the Mochi sponge because the Paw Paw sponge is a lot softer than this one. This one has a little bit more of a denser texture, so it has more of the Mochi feel. The silicone on top is not pure silicone. It's not like your typical silicone sponge that you find at Claire's. Like, it's nothing like that. This one actually blends in. It does soak up a little bit of product here, so it's not going to completely like spread the foundation like 100% and just not soak up everything. It will soak up some, but I think my issue with this sponge is that I have cleaned this and I've cleaned it well, and this little spot here has not been able to come out. It's really hard to clean on the silicone side, and I feel like whenever I am using this sponge, I have to clean it the day that I use it so that the silicone side does not get stained like this. So it's a little bit of a hassle for me, but at the same time I do appreciate it because when I am working with thicker textures, I'm able to use the silicone tip to spread it around my face instead of using my finger and then blend it with the butt of the blender. So I do like this sponge, but I feel like I would have loved it more if it was easier to clean. So I would give this a 9 out of 10, of course, knocking off that 1 point for the cleaning factor. We are finally going to move into the new brand from MissA, and that is OKI. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. I just say OKI in my mind. So hopefully I'm not making an ass of myself here. But I got a whole bunch of stickers, and honestly, I think that these are really cute, but for $1, I feel like some designs aren't worth it. I think that some designs like the Constellation and some of the ones like, let me pull one out. Like this one, the Mental Health Matters one, I think that is so worth it. Like, yes, it's a great reminder, and if I can get my laptop and show you guys the way that I designed it, I think it's definitely worth, you know, just to snag a couple. This is my laptop, and honestly I'm thinking of changing it because she's been through it. Like, I work on here so much that like the keys are like not pressing anymore, but that's my problem and no one else's. So right in the smack dab center, I have my business sticker, Beauty by ShopMissA. Hi. And then I have a lot of wellness stickers that are on here to keep me motivated, and whenever I am working on my laptop, which is like every single day, I'm reminded that, you know, these are the things that I love and these are the things that I should remember. So drink water, that one is a ShopMissA one. The self-care isn't selfish is a MissA one. This one is as well. Love that one. Love it. Reminds me of everything. This one's hilarious. This little clock that says no. Like, I don't know, I just love it. Be happy, strong female lead, because I feel like as somebody who owns a business, I feel like it's just really important for me to support women-owned brands and just support women who have a role in leadership and are just so motivated and who give influence. I don't know. It's just something that I personally just love supporting. And then the little, what is it? Pinky Promise. That one's really cute. And then of course other things like cinnamon roll, this Kermit the Frog. I love Kermit the Frog. If you send me a Kermit the Frog gif, whew, like, period. And then just other things that I think is relevant to my life. So yeah, that's something fun. I think it's great. I love the fact that they have stickers and a whole bunch of variety to choose from. Literally like 100 to choose from. This is a product that I really didn't expect MissA to come out with, which is a charcoal bamboo toothbrush. And this is still part of the OKI line, but I feel like these aren't my favorite. I feel like I've tried a lot of different bamboo toothbrushes, and while I do love them, I think I am very particular with these ones because I don't really have a good experience. Now, I bought the charcoal one and then I bought the regular one, I believe. The regular one literally just did not mesh well. I think within the first week, I had issues with the bristles being too flimsy, and they literally just kept spreading, and it felt like I was mopping my teeth. Like, it was not fun. I felt like it was really rough on my teeth. This one here is my boyfriend's, so I'm not really going to review the charcoal one for you guys. But given the fact that I have used the other one, I just don't think that it's the softest on the teeth, and quite honestly, I don't think it's worth it. I think the one that I have tried and that I really did like was from the brand Hello, which you guys know I do love their toothpaste. So of course, you know, I kind of trust them a little bit more with oral health and oral care. So these ones I would say are great. Probably if you want to try it, but I don't think it's going to be a good first impressions. we're gonna review some hand sanis. Love that for us. So we have here the 70% hand sanitizer. This one has a lot of different scents. I believe there might be like 6 or 7, a lot to choose from. Now, let me refresh my mind on the lemon. Yeah, these ones don't really have a huge scent. Like if you are thinking about Bath and Body Works, this is not gonna have a pungent smell like Bath and Body where you're just like, oh, lemon, let me get her, and just literally smells like a lemon. This one smells more like Purell, like just simple alcohol. So it's not too abrasive, and that little fragrance that they do add, you know, I think they have like apple, they have coconut, it comes after you apply it. So it's nice because you do get the alcohol-y smell, which I know some people absolutely love, and then you're followed with a nice fresh fragrance afterwards. So I do like this one. However, their other hand sanitizer, the 80%, this smells like cheap vodka. This smells so bad. I used it once and I'm never gonna do it again. I'm not even gonna do a test spritz because I just hate the smell of vodka. There was one actually that my mom bought, and it literally came in a bottle that looked like vodka, and I had put it in a small little spray bottle because she had bought like a really big one, like it was like this big. And I remember spraying it for the first time and I wanted to throw up. Like it was just so bad. The smell was so strong, and this just reminded me 100% of that hand sanitizer. And while I do feel like this can be saved with essential oils, at the end of the day, I feel like if you could choose from the MissA website between the 80% and 70%, you're more better off with the 70%, honestly, because it just smells so much better. To wrap up this review, we're gonna go ahead and talk a lot about their face masks. Now, I have a lot to say about these. Now, this I actually keep in my client kit just in case anyone needs it, or in case I leave the house and I forget anything. So this is always going to stay in my kit at all times. This one is a one size, it's a 10 pack. It's disposable face mask with 3 layers of protection. It's dust proof and it's breathable and comfortable. Typically, when I do work, I have my own reusable face mask, and I have a carbon filter in it that has like 5 layers, so I feel more protected in that than this, but that's just my opinion. But these ones are your standard disposable masks that you see everybody wearing. So it, hold on, just looks like this, you know, your typical medical mask. It has the bendable nose piece, which I really like, but I just don't feel 100% protected in this. I feel like it's really thin, and if I'm out in the grocery store, I don't really want to smell the grocery store. I know that's really weird, but I just like being in my own bubble, if that makes sense. So I don't feel 100% protected with this, but I know that some people do prefer wearing these disposable ones so that they aren't transferring germs from reusable masks, because I understand that maskne is a thing. So these ones are great for like last minute resorts when I am working. Now, as a lot of you guys know, I do live in California, and we have been suffering through the wildest wildfire season. It's been really smoky where I live because I live in the North Bay area, so a lot of the smoke that's more north from us has been coming down, and it's been really difficult to breathe, and a lot of the smoke is just to the point where my asthma is getting really, really bad. So in order to help that, I have a air purifier in my room to help regulate the air. And I feel like whenever I had to go out for necessities, I was so thankful that I had a KN95 mask with me. Now, these ones were actually a lot better than the ones that my sister had purchased off Amazon. Now, my sister actually asked me to even buy her more of these because she just preferred them. Now, if you are unfamiliar with face masks, these disposable ones here will help you more with viruses and bacterial, what is the word? Transmission, that's the word I'm looking for. And then this one is more to help filter out smoke, dust, and other particles in the air. So this one says filters out at least 95% of particles, dust, pollen, and air pollution. Literally what I said. But I do want to note that these ones have a little note on the bottom of each package, and it says that this product is a non-medical device, and I think they legally have to say that. But for the most part with me, I am very satisfied with this because I feel like my asthma hasn't been getting too bad to the point where I'm needing to like puff my inhaler all throughout the day. Whenever I do go out or whenever I do breathe through this, I feel like I do feel a sense of relief within my throat and within my lungs. And I've had asthma since I was a kid, so I know when it flares up and I know the signs of when it will flare up. So I'm happy that I have those as a backup, and especially during this season where I could actually utilize it and actually test it out for you guys and report that it actually does help. Does it work 100%? No, but I mean, it's something that I feel like is an essential to us Californians here. And just like that, you guys, we are completed with my ShopMissA roundup review. I hope you guys all really enjoyed my thoughts and opinions on everything. I felt like for the most part, I had a lot of good hits. There were some things like this hand sanitizer that I just, no, you don't need it. You really don't. I don't want you to be put in the situation that I was put in. I think I'm very sensitive with scents. When something smells bad, I want to throw up. There was one time where I was in a Lyft and the driver smelled really bad. I know that sounds really rude, but he smelled like he hadn't showered in a week, and I almost threw up in his car, which sounds so like so bad of me, like Jasmine, like you are over dramatic, but it was real. And there have been a lot of other times where I had smelled something bad and I just wanted to like vomit and puke. And that was triggering. That was real triggering. So, you know, if you're sensitive to fragrances like me, don't do it. But for the most part, like I said, I was very satisfied with everything that I got from MissA, and I just wanted to say a huge thank you to everybody who has been supporting my MissA videos, as well as using my ShopMissA link when purchasing on their website, because honestly, without your support with my content, I wouldn't have even been promoted to become an ambassador. So I just wanted to say a huge thank you. Oh, I just remembered, before I go, some of the items that I didn't quite purchase yet were the new body exfoliating like towel thing, and I also didn't purchase the Oh Honey lip oils. That one is just the lip oils but in a bigger bottle, and I believe they reformulated. And then I also didn't purchase the bag chip clip. So those are the three things that I wasn't able to purchase. I just didn't have enough in my cart to buy, but you know, for the most part, I think I will be reviewing it in the next time around. So I hope you guys all really enjoy this one. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye. Peace out, Girl Scouts.